Ah, yes, Sonic the Hedgehog. I have no idea how in the world I have not dropped this franchise yet. This is like the final part for the Where Am I At Now series, where I just talk about, get into this type of series, how it's been since then, and where is it at this state now for me at the very least. And I've done one for Assassin's Creed and Call of Duty. Assassin's Creed, I'm at the point where I literally just dropped it. I heard of what's going on, but I'm just not giving two fucks right now. Call of Duty, I got forced back in from my fucking friends, so there is that. But Sonic, on the other hand, though, is just one where I never dropped, and it's so crazy. There's just always something Sonic related that's just gonna keep me in there. Like, after Forces, we've been getting a lot more multimedia stuff, like with the movies and stuff, and soon we're about to get Sonic Prime for the TV show, to where it's still fucking hooking me in that I'm just like, I can't escape fucking Sonic. And then I've had past videos talking about Sonic Frontiers that this is gonna be like my last hope type shit. And it looks like I'm still gonna be a fan, I guess, after this fucking game. And I'm like, alright, bro, I guess I just can't escape Sonic. I can escape Assassin's Creed and possibly Call of Duty, not Sonic for some fuck reason. So, as far as like how I got started with Sonic, I mean, it was mainly just from video games. I didn't really like know Sonic as he is now until later on down the road. So, I think like around 06 or 07 when I had the original Xbox that my parents gave me, I had the Sonic Mega Genesis collection. That's where I played my majority of Sonic games from when it all started. And it was pretty fun. And then later on, a couple years later, I can't remember exactly, it may have been 09 or 10, I got the PSP, and my first two games was the Sega Genesis collection and the Sonic Rivals 2 bundle. I played those games multiple times. I learned of Sonic, then I learned of Shadow, Silver, all these various characters and so on and so forth. And then later on, I got my Xbox 360, which was so fantastic. I was so happy I got one. And I remember the very first game I got, which was a Sonic game, Sonic Unleashed. Oh my gosh, man, to this day, I still love Sonic Unleashed. It is still like my favorite Sonic video game I've ever played. I don't think any game is going to top it at this point, maybe. I mean, that can obviously change though, but as of right now, it's just my favorite Sonic game still. And it just kept going like this, just more video games, just playing various Sonic games like Sonic 06, Sonic Adventures 2, and just some other games out there. But it wasn't until I learned of a certain YouTuber by the name of Cabana9456. Shout out to that man, by the way. I'm glad he's doing great. He actually did an interview to talk about like his mental state and such with the Cabana Mites. I'm gonna put that link in the description down below. For those that have no idea who Cabana9456 is, he is a fucking legend when it comes to the Nintendo and Mario Sonic community. He just mainly does like Let's Plays, but it's just like his personality and just his goofy self when it comes to doing these Let's Plays, and he even does games that has nothing to do with Nintendo or Mario Sonic. But it's just so great to just see someone like him and just have fun with these types of games, really. And I'm also, like I said earlier, I'm really glad that he's doing a lot better now. Sucks he ain't doing YouTube no more though, but it is what it is. Better I'd rather him be at a better mental state now than just come to YouTube and just being forced to do it. So I'll link that interview in the description if anybody that hasn't watched Cabana Mite in a while wants to check it out. But he's the main reason why. He's also the main reason, fun fact, why I wanted to start YouTube. It's specifically a video game channel. In this case, that's this channel, DarkAssassinKIX. I started watching more of his content when it was Sonic Lost World, or around that time, yeah. I was watching like his playthroughs on the Wii U and on the 3DS. I started learning about Super Sonic and all that stuff, and that's when I realized, wow, I'm a fan of Sonic. I'm gonna keep looking more into this stuff, and I just kept watching more and more of his playthroughs, and that's really how I became attached to Sonic. It was the fact that I was playing all these various games, because Sonic has so many games. He's been doing this shit since 1991. And right now it's like 2022, like over 30 years, like fucking hell, man. Combined with the fact that I've been watching playthroughs from Cabana9456, and even though I play the games, I still watch like his stuff over and over again. That's really the main reason, and I fucking love it. I'm so glad that I came to watch Kabanamite, as well as just playing all these various Sonic games, Sonic Generations, Unleashed, the classic Sonic games, even recent ones like Manium, and I'm pretty excited for Forces. I'm still not gonna put the highest hopes still at the same time, because I'm not gonna have, because of how horrible Forces was. So I'm not gonna put the highest expectations on Frontiers, but I am fairly excited though at the same time though. But eat that as it may though, I mean, everybody knows in the Sonic community that this series has been on a goddamn roller coaster. I mean, there has been so many ups and downs with this franchise that I don't know how is this franchise still going, basically, is what I want to say. I don't know how this franchise goes from high highs and low lows multiple times. Like, if I was to give like a graph or an explanation of how this shit is going, it's basically we're on an uphill trajectory with all these classic Sonic games. Then we peak like around the, let's say, Adventures. Let's say the Adventure series, and then we start going down. Sonic 06 just made us go at a full 180 drop, but we start going back up again thanks to Sonic Unleashed. We skyrocket again with possibly Colors, but definitely with Generations. We kind of plateau a little bit at the Generations and start decreasing just a little bit with Lost World, but not crazy. And then we just take another huge drop with Boom and fucking Sonic Forces. I was never really much of a fan when it came to the Sonic Boom stuff, and Sonic Forces, I don't like that game. I had such high hopes for that game, and it's so sad how that game just turned out to be. I thought the story was bad, I thought the gameplay was bad, music was fucking great though, I will admit to that, but I thought it was an overall horrible release for that, especially considering that we had Sonic Mania that came out that was made from fucking fans of the franchise. It's so ridiculous, but that's basically what I mean by this series has been a fucking roller coaster if you're not aware of the Sonic franchise. And that's kind of also the reason why possibly you will see how people flip-flop in the and that's just also why you see some people that are like coming and going in the Sonic community, because it's like so many various play styles, and it's like one can't please anybody, so it's just like something new different. But at the same time, it is a good thing though that they are like trying various things. I mean, Sonic is basically trying damn near everything really at this point, which is kind of one of my reasons for why I'm starting to get a bit of an interest for Sonic Frontiers. We have never got like a true open world Sonic game with a little bit of a boost mechanic, or just like a full-on open world Sonic game in general, and for them to just make like their first like dip into like the open world series is pretty great. I am interested if they are going to continue on after this. I have a feeling that this game will be a success as far as like money wise and shit, and maybe consumer possibly. And if so, will they continue this formula for future Sonic games, and will be like in a new era like we've had with classic Sonic, the Dreamcast stuff, and then the modern Boost stuff? Will we have like a new era with this? I'm very curious to see, but that's really my how I am now with the Sonic franchise. Like I said, there were times where I really wanted to drop this fucking franchise, but I'm still here, baby. I'm still here. Unlike fucking Assassin's Creed and Call of Duty, I am still here with this franchise. Right now, as I'm recording, it is November 4th. I believe Sonic Frontiers comes out on the 8th? Yeah, so November 8th, so less than 4 days. I will be streaming this on my PlayStation on this channel, so if you want, subscribe to the channel. I have no idea if I'm working that day or not. Not that I'm taking time off, but I'm just waiting to get some work from my trade. So, depending on if I am or if I'm not, I'll stream either sometime around afternoon type of time or in the evening, which is probably gonna be more realistic. Sonic Frontiers is available on Switch, PS5, PS4, Xbox One, Series S and X, as well as Windows. That's about it. So I hopefully y'all enjoyed. this series, and hopefully you also enjoyed this video. And if you came to check this video out and you enjoyed it, hopefully you leave a like on the video as well as subscribe. Like I said, on November 8th I will start my live playthrough. It's going to be a live playthrough I'm doing of Sonic Frontiers, and yeah, I can't wait. I won't lie, I can't wait. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see y'all till next time.